characters to come from the show. And then when you're looking at season two, you're not involved. He's in prison. So it's it's never going to be as good, I don't think.
I think the good thing that did come, two good things came out of it. One was it showed that Joe's not the only person on our radar. I mean, we've been going after all
Yes.
these bad guys. And so it showed a lot more in depth into some of these other characters that I think are just as dangerous and just as wretched toward animals. And then the one thing that was a total shock to me was the attorney that they kept saying was our family attorney. He wasn't our
Yeah.
family attorney.
Hmm.
He was the attorney for the secretary, Anne McQueen. And so he shows up in season two and says that he has a friend inside of Homeland Security that managed to get for him a document that said that Don was alive and well in Costa Rica. Well, Homeland Security didn't even exist until 5 years after Don disappeared. So that document had to have been after 2002, which means for 5 years after I last saw Don, he was alive and well in Costa Rica.
Do you believe that that document is real?
Well, I have petitioned the FBI and asked them for a copy that didn't have the redactions in it. If you saw it in Tiger King 2, they blanked out the name of the special agent.
Hmm.
And the person who was holding the paper had their thumb over the date, which would be a really important thing to me. So, like, I know Homeland Security wasn't around until 2002. Don disappeared in 97. So it had to have been at least 5 years. But was this report from last week that he was alive and well, or was this report from 2002 or anywhere in between? That's what I wanted to know. So I contacted the FBI and they would not send me a copy of it because they said it was an ongoing investigation, which tells me that the document is authentic. And the
Hmm.
sheriff's office had said, I thought this was kind of interesting, that they said that they had to overcome the Homeland Security statement about Don. And it's like, well, why do you need to overcome that? If Homeland Security says he's alive and well, why do you want to prove differently than that? When what kind of intel would they have that Homeland Security doesn't have? So apparently, it's still an ongoing case, and they won't give me an unredacted copy of it. So I went by last week to Joseph Fritz, the attorney. I drove by his office, walked up, knocked on the door. They said he wasn't there, but I told him what I wanted, and he's not returned my call. I heard that he was, or my visit. I've heard that he has been on a podcast since then talking about the fact that I came to his office. So he knows that I was there. He knows that I want a copy of it.